Hello everyone, it's T.Boy here, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure DX. In the last episode, we went through possibly one of the worst stages in this game, Lost World. Oh my gosh. And Sonic ended up somewhere that's, well, not here. Let me explain.
Now this is more like it.
Okay, Sonic, shut up. I do not need you. I'm just gonna run circles while I kind of explain what happened here. Well, I have two save files to play through this game, so I'm playing through a game pretty much twice. So just in case I miss something or I do something that I didn't want to do, I got another file on backup. Well, it happened twice where something messed up, and that place we were at, I cannot get footage of that unless I play through up until that point again, which will probably take roughly like an hour and a half of time. So what happened there? Essentially, Sonic arrived at this place where the Master Emerald was. I met pretty much a stranger that kind of looks like Knuckles, but it was a girl instead. Some Chow were like fricked up, and we wonder what the girl was up to, and she has to fix something. And that's pretty much it, really. Kind of mysterious girl. We'll get back into her. It's funny because like that's the only time you see her in Sonic's story, and we don't get back into her. I do apologize for that. Typically, I'm pretty like, okay, let me go recover the footage, but my gosh, this is the problem with autosave in games like this. When I'm trying to record stuff, you know, it sucks. And after, well, I mean, that's kind of what happens, and then we got brought back to outside the temple, and Sonic saw Dr. Eggman go over here, and Sonic is gonna fight him for the final time, once and for all, and this is where he's located. I'm so sorry about that, but hopefully you guys can forgive me about that. Like, I know I could have easily just go back and play through the game in an hour and 30 minutes for that one scene that will last like, it's maybe like 30 seconds. And yeah. Now we're at Eggman's little base here. We got some cool little robots he has here. Some may look familiar in previous Sonic games or Sonic titles. But now we got this little puzzle to figure out. This puzzle is not that hard. If you step on a tile like this, the ones adjacent to it will turn off and turn on. So if I step on this one, the other tile will turn off and that won't turn on. So, okay. How do we do this puzzle? Well, typically I like to start it right when I got here, but let's start like this because it's a lot easier. Pretty simple. What I'm gonna end up doing, I think, I'm gonna turn this one off so I can do this. And then I'm gonna turn up. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. Hit this one. Yeah, I did. Oh no, because that one will go off too. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, let me exit out and go back in because I like doing this. I accidentally hit the switch while I was trying to think, or before I was trying to figure this out. And I like doing this puzzle right when it's just at the beginning of the stage, you know. I'll reset it for me. Here, let me actually figure this out. Alright, I didn't have anything. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, my bad. Alright, so I want to. Well, if I hit that one won't work. If I hit this one, that one will work. If I hit this one, that's actually what I want to do. If I hit this one, that'll light up. And if I hit, I believe I want to hit, this one actually. Therefore, if I hit this, no. Wait, turn this back off. If I hit this, I'll turn it off. Turn this off. Turn these all the way off. Now, it's pretty simple. So yeah, my whole strategy is to turn everything or every switch off, which I probably could have done a lot faster. I think I was just overthinking about it. Once you turn every switch off, you just got to hit the two middle switches on both sides, and you got the gate open, which is probably the best way to figure things out. But here we are at stage 10, final egg. Final egg, the final. Okay, well, this guy, let me go. So that's an enemy that will capture Sonic or hold him still so he can charge at him. Kind of annoying, I won't even lie. So final egg. This is the final level in Sonic's story. And how good is it? It's not bad. Okay, how did that crane hit me? It's not bad. Personally, this is a lot better than like Lost World. So what Sky Deck was it called? So this shouldn't be that big of a problem. There's a couple things that I don't like about the stage, but compared to those two stages, this isn't nearly as bad. So the stage is alright. And you know what? I kind of give it the card of saying, oh, I am the final stage. I'm supposed to be really hard. But then again, I guess Lost World is like the second to last stage in Sonic's story, so you also get a card for that, I guess. And same with this time, I guess they're all pretty late stages, but even then, there's some amount of bull crap that just happens where I'm just like, okay, even for like a final stage, you should not just have this. Alright, we're at Act 2 of this stage. And, pretty simple stuff we got going here. Let's make our way. Okay. Okay, well, first off, I'm alive. Second off, how did I miss that? Okay, well, that's just one life that's gonna happen, and that's just gonna suck. There we go. That's what I meant to do, and I, for some reason, decided to fall. So, okay. That's a life that I'm not gonna be able to get back. Alright. Now we're here. I'm gonna be risky and try and land on this platform while it's moving, and I'll go up here. Go up to this platform. We could make our way over there, which I'm going to. There's a life over there. I'm not gonna go for it. We have 27 lives. I'm finally back on the first file where all my lives are kind of kept. So yeah, and now we're at 28. So that life over there, I could just sit there. I don't really think I see myself dying again on this level. I knew one death was gonna happen. Oh, I do not want to do that. And now, yeah, let's go make our way. We're kind of going up and down, so don't fall. Even though there's ground beneath us, it'll just count as a death, just like that first death happened. So yeah, even if there's ground, don't let the game fool you. You will just die. And take this little elevator. We got some spike balls. I'm just gonna kind of wait, just go right in between. Hit this dude. I wasn't meaning to hit that guy, but you know, homing attack does do be like that. And just take this. Let's get the fawn. I'm not gonna let the fawn just chill out. So these platforms will spawn in when you get close enough to them, so you can't just jump down and hoping. Well, I mean, you probably could jump down to this, but yeah, just be careful on the safe side of things. And now we're gonna go into this weird-looking lift thing. I don't know why Eggman designed a lift like this, but okay. Now the song is back to the first track, so I'm not an intruder. But yeah, back to the first part of the stage. Got more life, got more life, got another life, and we're in this room with a bunch of these robots. It's kind of annoying because you just want the habit of just mashing X just to, or A button, depending on what controller you're playing on. To go faster, but if you keep mashing, you're just gonna keep homing in on all those robots, and it's just gonna take a bajillion years to finally get out. So you just rather just jump across them without hitting the A button again, or X button, or whatever your jump button is. All right, let's just wait. Someone is playing Repo. All right, and yeah, let's keep going on here. What do I want to go next? We go over here, perhaps. There we go. See, like I said, if I press X or the A button, I say X. I've been putting on PlayStation controller recently, so I keep saying X now. But yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, where am I? No, my shield. I was so confused where I was for a second. But yeah. Perfect example. I'll just keep pressing that A button or whatever your jump button is. I should say the jump button. I keep saying like, oh, X button, A button, whatever your jump button is. But yeah, just gonna keep attacking those guys, and it can be really annoying. Also, I didn't know that there was a new repo update. That's probably why people are playing it a lot. Alright, this is the final room where these stupid robots are at. We're gotta go, I believe, over here. Perfect. And let's just try and make our way over here. Got another checkpoint. I'm trying to make that one death the only death I have in this stage. And now we got little like plushies of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And it's like target practice for these robots that Eggman designed. Not a bad thing, but they just kind of sit still, meaning that these robots probably have really bad aim. Alright, we gotta charge this up and go through the trail rings, and we're done. So yeah, that stage wasn't that bad. We lost one life. It's a lot easier, in my opinion, or just, I don't know, a lot less bullcrap to happen, I should say.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Now I'll make emblem 15. I think in the last one we were at emblem 16, because I don't think I grabbed that emblem in the jungle in this file.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this
here we have the final boss in Sonic Story, the Egg Viper, and man, oh man, do I have stuff to say about this boss. So, I don't know exactly when, but I want to say the early days of high school when I was playing through this game for the second time. This boss fight took me, I don't know why, because that wasn't the first time I was fighting this boss. It took me forever, probably at least an hour, maybe even 2. I'm not even joking. It was very late at night. It wasn't a school night, I'll tell you that. And I was just stuck on this, and I was like really just trying to get done with this boss fight, and this boss fight would make me rage. I don't really necessarily know why. Don't get me wrong, this boss fight can be difficult at times. It really tests your patience. But yeah. This is the final boss for Sonic Story, but I would even say this is, or I want to say this is actually the hardest boss in this game. Harder than the final boss, which, yeah, we still got a long ways to go until that point, but you'll kind of see why. But yeah, overall, how hard do I think this boss is? Even if I think it is the hardest boss, it's really not that difficult. It is pretty straightforward. Though there is some bullcrap that Dr. Eggman can do to you, and I think we're approaching one of the bullcraps he can do. I think it's not at this point, but I'll go over it when I get there. But not only that, but he has a ton of health. When he fires these lasers, by the way, just jump. He's not gonna hit you. The most annoying thing is that Eggman just has that one voice line that's saying, "Get a load of this, get a load of this." He's gonna be saying that constantly.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Yeah. I like how he says that every time he sets that thing up. Also, why does he like set up those, like, I don't know, those platforms for Sonic to go up anyways? Like, it didn't work the first. It's like taunting him. It's like, "Hi, you can't get." Okay, never mind, you can. So this one can be kind of bullcrap to time. You gotta time it and strike them. It can be a little bit messy sometimes and mess up with your timing. If you mess up your timing, it can kind of throw you for a loop. That's at least like one of the bullcrap things. But we haven't gotten to the main BS thing out there yet. He's gonna do this move again. Timing is perfect. There we go. Okay. One more hit. We're still not up to that point, but he's destroying all these platforms, by the way. We don't have a whole lot of room to work with here.
He's not gonna get away with this.
He's not gonna get away with this. Okay, I almost messed up the timing, just like how I said right there. So we beat him, right? Surely he's not gonna do anything else to us, right? That is where you're wrong.
Watch out. He's up to something.
He's up to something. He's gonna make one last attempt to kill you. Sometimes that can throw people off, and I've been hit by that move and died at the very, very end. I'm so happy I could do that boss fight in one try. That definitely makes up for that time, like, oh my gosh, like 10 years ago when fighting this boss. Oh my gosh. Well, everyone, that is, well, Sonic's story at least. We have 5 more other stories to go through, and I will say Sonic's story is easily by far the longest story. Sonic has, as you say, or as we just saw, 10 stages. I don't think there's another character more than 5 stages that's out here. And there's characters even less with 5 stages, but I think 5 stages is the most another character will get, which is half what Sonic got. Or what Sonic has. So Sonic is by far the longest story, and you know, I think this is what episode what is this, episode 11, I think, when this is going up. So these next, I guess, episodes will be going by quite fast for each character. So I know that rolls the credits. We're gonna see the credits. You know what, honestly, I'm so glad that this game has been made. It's the first adventure game. I think it really did a whole lot. And I know it's like I'm talking about like, oh, my final opinions about this game, but it's really, I'll get into that when we actually like finish the whole game. But Sonic Story, how do I rate it? It's not bad. I like Sonic Story a lot. Though he does have like the few levels that involve a lot of bullcrap to it, just because the camera angle can get a lot of messed up, and we're still gonna see that when playing through everyone else's levels. But Sonic, well, I mean, I should say not Sonic, but every character's levels are different than Sonic's, so we're not gonna just see like the same stuff like, oh, 5 more times, you know. So thank goodness for that they made every character's like story or like how their levels are at least a bit different. So yeah, I am thankful for that. But we're just gonna watch these credits. Time to see what happened in the past coming up to this point. But yeah, like I said, this full game is also not that long. Yeah, Sonic Story being the longest, like I said, 11 episodes. I don't even know the amount of hours I spent in Sonic Story, but yeah, this game is really not that long. Trust me, we're starting to go by each character pretty fast here now. Sonic got 11 episodes worth of this stuff. Every character will probably get even like half the amount of episodes he has. So, well, we still got a ways to go because we still got 5 more other characters to well, play as. Yeah. I mean, Sonic is the main character. It kind of makes sense why he got the most of the love, you know. It just makes sense. I know in Venture 2, he gets the most amount of stages in that game, while everyone else pretty much got 5, and, well, a certain character got 4. So, I mean, he is, like, the head. I mean, he is, the name of the game, Sonic the Hedgehog, you know. So, it only makes sense why he's the one who gets the most attention and all this other stuff. He is literally the main character. Also, hi, Big. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you can't. I don't know if I saw Big in that hotel, by the way. After when Amy's getting captured by the casino, and you go back into, like, the resort building, you can just see Big just staring at the elevator. And this, like, I don't think did I see that? I'm not sure. Sometimes I kind of forget what we saw or what I saw and what I discussed, and maybe I have to go back to my own video to see if I did see that or not, or I'm just going crazy. Oh, hi, Gamma. We also haven't seen a whole lot of Gamma or Big. I think those are like the 2 characters we've probably seen the least amount in Sonic Story. So we will get to those 2. Unfortunately, those will be the last 2 characters I get to, because I'm kind of doing it in I'm pretty, you know, I guess in order. There's not really an order. Also, that's the girl I was talking about. We don't know who her name is, but that happened that one scene, so I guess we did get to see her, so I'm not going crazy. Oh, once again, I do apologize for that, but man, I do not want to play through this game like another like hour and 30. It's not like I hate this game, by the way, but I'm already playing it through twice just so I can cover like a lot of the footage, but I just sucked what happened. I can't even describe what happened. Stuff just sucks. But yeah, good job, Sega. This game was very good. I know some people don't like I mean, once again, I'm making it sound like we're done here, but we're definitely not. And our reward is a little end card here, back at Emerald Coast. I think these are really cute to have. Every character's gonna get one. And we get an emblem. Perfect. And now the game's gonna start like this again, and well, I'm just gonna hit the start button, hit the start button, hit the start button. Adventure. And now we're 100% with Sonic. So now we're going to the right. Next time on Sonic Adventure DX, we'll be now going through Miles Tails Prower's story. See you guys. Till next time.